Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Yella. With me today, I have Connor.
Hello there.
And today we are back on WikiHow because
Mhm.
there's this article here. Wiki, how to answer when your straight girlfriend asks if you, a lesbian, are attracted to her.
Okay.
I mean, the advice I can give right off the bat, if you are that straight friend, don't. Don't
I
ask this.
guess
That's a
this
stupid
is a
question.
really specific WikiHow article.
Also a really long title. Look at that.
Yeah, this is
This
probably the longest title, aside from that, how to get over being eavesdropped on phone sex or whatever the video was.
Yeah, that one also had a
Yeah.
really long title. What? Just
But-
such long titles. Like,
But that
why?
one was also pretty specific.
Yeah, though I guess this, I can imagine this being something that actually happens quite often. And I
Yeah.
could imagine that being pretty damn annoying.
I don't know how you got a straight girlfriend if you're a lesbian.
I think it just, in this case, girlfriend, just to mean friend who is female. Which you shouldn't call a girlfriend, you should just call that a friend. But, okay.
Yeah.
Let's just not get stuck on that. So, you're a lesbian with a bunch of straight girlfriends.
I know you said don't get stuck on that, but I can't tell if that's a harem or a reverse harem. You're in love with a ton of other people, but they're like, I'm sorry, I'm straight, you know?
Damn, that's gotta suck.
You're chasing like 10 different leads and none of them are gonna work out.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, that's awful. That's harsh. Inevitably, one of them is going to pose that dreaded question. If I were gay, would you be attracted to me? Are you attracted to me even though I'm not gay? Am I your type? Know how to answer these questions if you want to keep your friendships with your straight girlfriends intact. Stop calling them girlfriends, fucking hell. Like 24 co-authors, nobody decided to change that to just friends.
The way they keep saying straight girlfriends makes it even weirder.
Right?
Because, like, you're a lesbian. You're specifically a lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
So, since they keep pointing out straight girlfriends,
Right.
like, I don't know.
I get what you mean. It's just, like, it should have just been female friends or just friends. Not girlfriends. That implies romantic relationship.
Yeah.
Either way, let's get started. Connor, give me that step one.
Alright, well, first, I guess they really cut down on the budget for these WikiHow
Wow,
pictures.
there is no shading whatsoever.
Yeah, that was just like open MS Paint, work for 10 minutes, and then boom.
Yeah, boom. That's a picture.
Alright, step one. Avoid answering definitively. No matter how tempting it is, do not answer that question with a yes or no. I like how yes is a hyperlink to how to get someone to say yes.
Oh my god, you're right. I didn't even notice that was a hyperlink. Why? Why is that a hyperlink?
So, is your straight girlfriend following the WikiHow advice to try to get you to say yes?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Does WikiHow just do that? Does it just search and find, like, keywords and auto do that, or did someone really go in there and just miss the point completely?
I would think it would be really weird for WikiHow to just do that for the word yes. If it did such a thing. I don't think it does such a thing. Somebody
Then
actually
again-
had to go in and do that.
Then again, in the description, we skipped over a bunch of hyperlinks, like how to come out as
Oh,
a gay
right,
or lesbian teen,
right.
how to know if you are gay,
Yeah,
how to understand gay and lesbian people.
and how to maintain old friendships. Okay, maybe you're right. That's really weird. Also that it gives like different results for lesbian and the word gay twice. Like all three of those are different results.
It was like, I can't put the same result in a second time. What's next on the list?
Yeah, that's just really weird. I don't know if that's a WikiHow thing or just this article. We'd need to look into that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah,
Flippin'
don't
Red.
just give an answer, I guess. Don't answer the question. Anyway, step 2. Try a charming, diversionary answer, responding with a big cheesy smile and "You're a beautiful girl and that's all I'm saying" will usually bring smiles and further questioning like "Aw, come on, would I be your type?" etc. Wouldn't you not want further questioning?
Yeah, isn't this a bad thing?
Yeah, like, no, you're just gonna get.
Maybe,
Also, charming is a hyperlink to how to be charming.
yeah,
And beautiful is also. Oh my god, what is with all these
maybe,
hyperlinks?
maybe this is an example of a not diversionary enough answer, and you should really say
Yeah,
something
cause
like,
this is just gonna get them more curious. Like,
you should really say something like, "Hey, aren't we all gonna die in the end anyway?"
yeah, that sounds like a proper answer for that.
Yeah.
God,
I guess you're
perfect.
also supposed to not like you're supposed to be charming, but you're not supposed to like smile,
Well, you're
or
supposed to
maybe
give a big cheesy smile.
or supposed to not give a big cheesy smile because that's a pretty big, pretty cheesy smile.
Oh, you're looking at the picture, right? Yeah,
I mean, they're bearing all of their teeth on that
I
one.
don't know why. Why is it crossed out
Actually, that's the
if the
worst X
step?
I've ever seen. It's crossing the chin out.
Yeah, no, chins are evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird that it's crossed out when the step says that you should respond with a big cheesy smile and try this really not well thought out
Uh,
diversionary answer.
sounds like this WikiHow article wasn't very thought out.
Yeah, like that just seems I don't know, that just seems weird, very weird.
Anyway, step 3. Oh, I love that picture.
Look at her face.
That's like Seinfeld right there, mid quip, mid observation. What's the deal with airline food, you know?
Exactly. It's like
She's at comedy night about to drop some sick
also, what is
observation.
that incredibly deep V-neck thing she has going on?
Yeah.
Like what?
Um,
That doesn't seem appropriate for anything.
yeah. I also like the hand shape in general. Uh,
Yeah.
what finger, finger bends? What are those? I mean,
Fingers.
your fingers are just long, thin digits, right?
They're just sticks that stick out of your
Oh, they're.
hand.
Man, I wish my hands were good for more than just slapping people.
Also, if you look at her left hand, which is on the right side, you'll see that for some reason there like the space between her middle finger and ring finger doesn't go as deep as the space
Oh,
between her
jeez.
index
Yeah,
finger
this chick is a 12-ounce mouse character. That's all I'm saying.
and anyway.
What can I do for you? Okay. Step 3: use gay subculture to beg off. Okay, I'm just that sentence alone just sounds offensive.
It kind of does. I'm
Yeah.
not sure how and why, but it does kind of sound offensive.
Yeah. Stick with your story. Explain that telling the truth, in this case, might actually harm your friendship, and no lesbian ever answers this question from a straight girlfriend.
Stop calling them girlfriends.
When she persists and asks why, tell her.
Oh boy,
One,
we have a bunch of
yeah,
possibilities here.
this is a choose your own adventure now.
Damn.
One, if I say I am attracted to you, you might be flattered today, but you may feel creepy about it tomorrow.
You may feel creepy.
After that, forever, you may give unwanted meaning to every little touch, every bit of eye contact, everything. Eventually, it would eat away at our friendship, because you wouldn't trust that things I say or do are in the interest of our friendship rather than in my self-interest as I try to lure you into my nefarious clutches, so I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
What a weird. If someone's if I was in this position, if I was a lesbian's straight girlfriend and I asked the question and I got that answer, I wouldn't even be their friend by the end of that. What was that?
I don't know, but it just seems like if
It
you're
was like some comic book supervillain outlining his freaking plan or whatever.
like if you I mean, I imagine that if you do, like, I understand the thing being explained here, but if you do try to explain it like this, most likely what you're explaining is going to happen. Because you're calling attention to it. And that's why I said right before we recorded this, I said, if somebody asks you this, you can't win.
I mean, this is what we all know, but you don't say all of that. Like, that's just weird. And also, how is that using gay subculture? That's literally just saying, if I say yes, you might not, I don't know, you might feel weird about it later. And
and that will just ruin our friendship probably in the long run. Like,
how the, okay, well, that's answer A. Let's see answer B. If I say I am attracted to you, you might decide to indulge in a little experimentation. That wouldn't be fair to either of us, because if I actually developed romantic feelings for you because of a little so-called harmless hookup, it would hurt me if you dumped me to be with someone else, so I'm not going to say that.
does it have to keep ending with "so I'm not going to say that"? Because that just seems weird.
I mean, it's like a conclusion at the end of your speech that you're giving.
The end of your scientific paper, you
you gave your 3 points, you restated your 3 points,
yeah,
and
exactly.
then you end with a conclusion.
Exactly, basic writing.
Yeah, basic writing
of reports.
Again, I'd say over detailed answer. Like,
definitely,
this is not like an intervention. This is just, you're trying to brush this comment off and get on with your day, not fill her with existential dread. So, answer 3.
I like how you put that.
If I say I am not attracted to you, it might insult you or make you feel that I like you less. In the end, it'll make you feel bitter about me, so I'm not going to say that.
So I'm not going to say that. I mean, again, like this, like with the first and the second, and this point also, I can see this being the case. But I don't know, it's just something weird about explaining this. I mean, all you really... I think the best thing to just say is, I'm not going to answer that. Stop pestering me.
Yeah.
Like, if that person really is your friend, they should understand that what they're asking is stupid. And if they do ask this question, you might need to reconsider your friendship, honestly. Like, maybe I'm okay, maybe I'm being a little bit harsh here, but still,
not as verbose answer, but still probably too much.
Also that.
So let's see answer 4.
Oh boy, we still have more.
No matter how I answer, this will not end well for me or for our friendship. So I will only ever answer this question with, you are a beautiful girl and I love you as a friend, period.
End of sentence. Statement concluded. I'm not going to say that. I mean, I am going to say just that.
At least it didn't end with, so I am going to say that. Zinger. And then finally, answer 5. Simply ask back, are you attracted to every guy around you? Obviously not. That's same for anyone regardless of their sexual orientation.
Okay, this one I can sort of get behind.
Yeah.
That's a fair question back. Are you attracted to every guy? No. Same for a lesbian is not attracted to every woman. Like,
it's amazing. As the answers got shorter, they got better.
Yeah. Huh. We should have just immediately skipped to this one. This is like the only one that's actually...
As you don't sound like an R red pill monologue, your answers get better.
Yeah, this is like the just say this. Just explain to them that, hey, think about this for a second. You're being weird.
Yeah.
Also, then there's the final step, which is probably the best step. I mean, look at that dog. That's a good dog.
Yeah.
That's a good dog. Step 4. Change the subject immediately. No, nobody's gonna fall for that.
Hey, do you remember that C-Spot Run book? Oh man, that was a classic.
It's like change the subject immediately. Just run away. You know, like you said at the beginning. Oh crap, my laundry's still in the machine. I gotta go. Like,
yeah, that's, I don't know. Probably not the best idea.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Like, if you're just gonna change the subject, it'll be like, don't change the subject. I asked the question. Ugh.
Yeah.
And then we have a little Q&A over here.
Yeah. this WikiHow didn't go in depth enough.
I guess not. I mean, it's only 4 steps rather than like
Yeah,
5.
it's four
rather than like
different steps.
Yeah, instead of just 5 different paths of like 6 steps each.
Yeah.
Anyway, is this good advice for bisexuals as well? Yes, you can follow the same advice, just adjust the suggestions from lesbians to bisexuals. I mean, honestly, the only advice that was good, I think, was just the one where you asked the one question back. Like,
the steps or methods, I mean, these aren't steps. You don't follow 1, then 2, then 3,
no,
then
exactly.
4.
These aren't really steps.
The methods were 1, avoid answering definitively, which actually kind of was all of number 3's answers as well. Actually, only the last ones. The first few were definitive and weird. Step 2, try a charming diversionary answer.
Don't do that. That's bad advice.
Is bad advice. And step 4 was change the subject immediately, which is
really also bad advice. Yeah.
So the bottom of step 3, which falls under step 1, was really the only step you need.
Yeah, that's like the one thing you need, and if people don't get that, then there's nothing you can do about that, and it's not your problem anymore.
Blech. 24 co-authors, 72,000 views.
Yeah, and only the one thing got kind of there.
Right.
And then none of these questions really are. Actually, the weird thing is about these other community questions is none of them are really that related to this article at all.
Well, I mean, here's one. Should I just tell her the truth?
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's one. There's one, yeah.
You may tell her the truth, but always know the truth can affect her in many different ways, and she may not accept or like it.
I mean, that was kind of explained sort of in the rest of 3, like reasons to not give a definitive answer are there. It's just that shouldn't be your answer. Also, tips and warnings.
Oh, yeah, tips and warnings. They've got to put that above the ask a question thing, because I always think the article's over.
Yeah. You know what? They should probably put the tips and warnings before the Q&A.
Yeah, it's... Well, okay, tips. There are some girls that may ask you this because they themselves are struggling with their sexuality. This is where your gaydar comes into play. If your friend persists, asks you again later when you are alone, or talks to you about girls she finds attractive, then it's time to ask her a question of your own. Ask her why she keeps asking you.
I mean, that sounds that sounds kind of fair. Like if the person just keeps asking, even though you already sort of answered, then it might be cause to ask, like, hey, why do you keep asking me this? Maybe not necessarily for the reason of her maybe struggling with her sexuality, but still, it might be a good moment to ask, why are you asking me all this? What's up?
Yeah.
If she seems hesitant or confused, assuming you're alone, ask her, do you think you might have some feelings outside of friendship for me? Is that why you're asking this?
I mean, again, kind of jumping to the point. But...
Kind of jumping to the point. You might want to ease off a little, let them do some... Seems a bit
soul
blunt.
Searching and all that crap. Also, I like how the hyperlink for alone leads to how to go places alone.
Oh my god, you're right.
I try to go places alone, but I just always have people with me. Like, how do I...
how do I get rid of these people? I don't think that's quite the point, but yeah.
Warnings. Don't telegraph your real response. If you are attracted, or worse, in love with your friend, hit on her all the time.
What?
Wait, hold on. But she's straight. You think she's straight.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure she's straight because she hasn't said anything.
And you're attracted to her.
Oh, in fact, hit on all your straight girlfriends all the time, just in a light, joking way, and only if they're comfortable with you doing it. This way, even if you know you can't truly hide your feelings, you'll in essence be hiding in plain sight.
Which is a hyperlink to how to hide in plain sight. If you do answer, prepare to lose your friend. Okay. If she really is straight, no matter how you answer, see these steps above for example scenarios. Really, you're
wait,
not even going to write out the entire warning. You're just gonna
no matter
refer.
what, if you follow any of the advice above, you will lose your friend.
No.
So,
If you do answer, so if you do definitively say yes or no.
but it says see the steps above for example
Yeah,
scenarios.
that's because no matter how you answer, the above scenarios described that you shouldn't use as answers will most likely happen. But no, what the thing is saying about the example scenarios, it's like if you do answer, you might lose your friend because she will start to give unwanted or unnecessary meaning to everything, or
Yeah,
or
all
the
the stuff
experimentation. Yeah, that might happen. Which
all the stuff
might.
that you, the transcended and enlightened person who could have answered, the first few answers in step 3 already knew.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I just think it's weird that instead of writing out the scenarios or explaining it in the warning, it's just see the steps above. It's like, come on, at least write it out.
It's like a reverse footnote or something.
In the footnotes, there's a thing that points towards the actual text. But yeah, now you know. All of this, except for like the one bit, really bad advice.
Wiki how to answer when your straight girlfriend asks if you, a lesbian, are attracted to her.
God, it's such a long title.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. By the way,
thanks for watching.
We also have a Discord link in the description. So come there, check it out, hang out with us. All right, see you guys next time.